brother. To end us off, to send us off nicely into the sunset. I figured we would go over our top 3 moments from the podcast. So
Yes, sir.
should you start? Should you start with your number 1, or should I? Wait, we're starting from number 3 to number 1, right?
Yeah, so introduce yours first.
My number 3.
Yeah. What's your number 3 of this season?
My number 3 is the BBC, the BBC moment from when we were talking about J. Cole and
going to
Rwanda BBC. Mr. J. Cole to play shooting guard for the Patriots, the Rwanda. Did it just say BBC?
Like basketball or something. Like, what's wrong with this kid?
It's not called the BBC. Tell me it's not called the BBC. Tell me it's not called the BBC. Give me you're lying. It's not called the BBC. Tell me it's not called the BBC. No. No, what is it? What is it?
That's what it's called, bro.
No, what is it? What is the affirmation? What is BBC? What does BBC? Basketball what? Basketball what?
Hold on, bro. I'm about to Google it for you.
No, what is it?
Okay.
No, you're lying. We don't want the Patriots from the BBC. No. 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 No, that can't be the case. That can't be the case.
Yo, listen. Rwanda Patriots basketball club.
That shit was so funny, man. I honestly thought you put BBC in the notes as a troll. Like, I thought you put that in there just to F with me. Like, I thought you were trying to mess with me. So I'm like, no, you made a mistake. You made a typo. It's not BBC. Apparently, I'm too stupid to figure out BBC is basketball club.
Apparently, bro.
But I mean, like, once again, I said it on that episode, and I'll say it again. You could just say BC, basketball club. Nobody says FBC. They say FC. You know what I mean? For football club. So,
yeah, they're different, bro. It's a different culture, man.
Yeah, but Rwanda Basketball Club. that BBC moment made me laugh so much. One of the funniest moments of the season for me. What about you?
The third one would be when Benzema came back. Pow! My star of the week. Le grand, le gros, le gigantesque. Karim Benzema.
Benzo! Back in business!
Benzo's back and he's better. And man, the Euro's coming. My strikers just got a whole lot stronger. My boy Benzo back in the lineup.
Cheat code. That whole thing's a cheat code.
My man, I was amped, but we didn't perform.
Big Benzo.
I was extremely excited when he came back. Big Benzo was back in business.
It's okay. Another blue team won the chip.
Oh my god.
Another blue team won the chip.
Oh my goodness. Stop it.
Stop it, champion. Champion. Okay, my number two moment is the Disney Zamboli goalie story, when I was talking about David Ayers and how he got a Disney movie, and I created a whole plot and created a whole stupid story. David Ayers, you don't know who that is.
I have no idea who David Ayers is, bro.
You don't know who that is. So February 22nd, which was 3 days ago, that was the anniversary of the David Ayers game.
Damn.
And the David Ayers game was Carolina was in Toronto facing the Leafs, and the Leafs were losing the game. I don't know if they were losing the game early, but regardless, Carolina, both their goalies got injured that game, that night. And every city has reserve, like, backup goalies, which is basically people who played, like, at a AAA, Junior A, like, or like some, or like OHL, some high level players, but like obviously not talented enough for like the NHL or like any like major other league like KHL and things like that.
Yeah.
Sitting on the sides, regular Joes, an accountant, a doctor, a lawyer, like regular Joes who just played like pretty high level hockey. So in this case, it was David Ayers. And the funny thing is David Ayers, like, so he could be a backup for either team, right? These guys could be backups for either team.
What?
Yeah. So like, like, if the Leafs both their goalies got injured, then he would play for them. If Carolina both, because you have them in every city, right? You kind of have like a guy on call. Like, honestly,
Damn.
that's a sick job.
That's a
imagine,
crazy
like,
one. What the fuck?
Imagine like you just like have your bag packed, and you're just chilling in the arena watching every game for free, just chilling. Like, you know,
And then in
like,
case someone gets injured and you're like the third person.
in case someone gets injured.
Damn.
Yeah, but like it never happens. I think it's happened like 3 times, and the 2 other times it happened, they didn't win. But this time, he did win. So a very embarrassing day for Leafs fans. But as far as the story goes, of like a crazy story and impressive, and imagine if you were that guy. Story goes, like, imagine like whatever your favorite sport is. Imagine you step in. You're a basketball player, like you played like college ball or something,
Yeah.
and like you never made it, and then you know, everybody on the bench gets hurt somehow, some way, and they call you in, and then you hit like 3 game-winning threes, and they win the game or something, you know, like
I dropped 30, 15 rebounds and 15 assists.
yeah, not anything crazy like that. That's not what happened with David Ayers. You know what I mean? He had a good amount of saves, but that's not what happened with him. I think he let in only 1 goal, which is ridiculous, especially with the firepower the Leafs have.
Damn.
So, but yeah, shout out to Carolina too, because I remember that game. They were blocking shots, bro. They were like, "Yo, we're gonna help you. We're gonna help you, brother. We'll get you through this game." And it's so funny too, because his pads were blue and he had a Leafs helmet, because he's actually he was a Zamboni driver for the team. So he drove the Zamboni as well on the ice, the Zamboni that cleans up the ice. So we lost to like a 42-year-old Zamboni driver in net.
That's fucked up to even like.
Embarrassing. some shit that only happened to the Leafs, and as you know, people hate the Leafs. So when that shit happened, celebrate. It's gonna be alright. Like everybody was, hey, fuck Leaf fans, hey, it's lit. Like, you know. And at first they were cheesed when he came in. They're like, oh, he works because he's employed, right? He's a Zamboni driver, so like, oh, he's getting paid by the Leafs. Fuck, what the fuck? Like, they're gonna win the game now because he's gonna throw the game, but he didn't. They won the game, and like. Great night. Imagine, bro, like, imagine you're walking in, you stepped in for the Lakers, you step into the locker room, LeBron James, AD are pouring water bottles all over you, like, hyping you up in the locker room. Like, this happened to this guy. So,
wow.
Crazy story, right? Wouldn't you say, like, that's a sick story?
Facts.
Crazy story.
That's a crazy story. Like, I'm telling my grandkids about that shit.
So, guess fucking what? You won't have to tell your grandkids about it. Disney movie. My man's getting a Disney movie.
He's a Leaf for that one, bro.
So I have to watch that pain on an IMAX screen, bro. On an IMAX, you know, I could just I could just imagine how corny it's gonna be. I just see him like driving the Zamboni, going home. His wife's like, "Hey, honey, how was work?" You know, it was okay. He looks at his bills. He can't pay the bills. You know, like they paid the Leafs as the villain.
Bro, they're about to steal your storyline right now.
Bro, this is my pitch. This is my pitch for the David Ayers Disney movie. He comes home, he opens up like his mortgage, electricity payments and stuff. Like he's looking at his mortgage, his electricity bill, water bill. Oh shit! Like, yo, man, I can't pay this shit. He goes to practice. Oh, he was a warm up goalie for the Leafs too. Like he would go to their practice, their open skate, so they could shoot on him, right?
Yeah.
Like this. Think about how crazy the story is.
No, that's fun.
So look, here's the pitch. Like he comes home, he's all cheesed, goes to the game. Like he's actually a very nice guy. So like this is just to add some drama, you know, to a little bit of spice in there, you know. So imagine he shows up to the rink, and then after like Austin Matthews takes a shot and it hits him on the head or something, and they're all like making fun of him, like
like trash box, get out of here.
You're trash, bro. You're just here for me to shoot some bucks, bro. Just stand there, look pretty. Boom, slap shot to the chest. Yo, that hurt. Don't do it that hard. Nah, fuck you. Boom, slap shot, knocks him out, and they leave him on the ice there. And then like I don't know, the janitor in the arena like comes and helps him, puts a little ice pack on his head, be like, one day, man, you'll save that shot. And then, you know,
this guy got the whole Disney movie written for y'all, man.
Bro, one day he drives to the rink. He's got his bag. The bag is open. He looks at the bag. He's like, I'm never gonna use this. Zips it up, puts it away in the storage, like, says what's up to everybody working, sits in the booth, watches the game, and then he sees the keeper get injured, the first one, and then the popcorn guy jokes with him like, "Hey, maybe you'll get in there tonight." Maybe. And then the second guy gets injured, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And then they zoom into his eyes, and then they zoom into Austin Matthews' eyes, and then he's like. For those listening, does the slice your neck, like dagger, slice your neck, right? Goes down, gets suited up, hops on the ice, dramatic music.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if this is exactly what comes up. I'm gonna have to watch that movie just because you said that.
He's warming up and shit. And then they just make it super dramatic, like just getting shots, boom, boom, saving everything, boom, 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 saving it all. And then Austin Matthews, boom, bullet, the same one that hit him in the head, he goes, boom, catches it in front of his face, drops it. The clock goes out. Goes to the locker room. They rip his jersey out. They strip that motherfucker down. They strip him down like they popped out a Corona and they hadn't had sex yet. Like, it's been a year since they fucked anybody. They stripped that motherfucker down, rip the jersey off, take off all the straps, pull that shit off, push him to the floor, slap him up a little bit. He's like, hey, he's all litty. And then after, my guy has a shower, goes home, cracks a beer, and then his wife's like, you still got bills to pay. He's like, today's a great day, no mind. And that's the end of the movie. But that's like probably my second funniest moment on the podcast. Probably one of my, honestly, all three of my favorite moments are all funny moments. But that's my number 2.
My number 2 is our freaking second episode, bro. Our second episode, we recorded that thing twice in the middle of the night because the freaking...
Oh, yeah.
The first footage
died. Oh, that was tough. Tough. So, we just filmed this episode, and our audio crapped out. So, we're going to do this all over again.
Whoa. Don't fucking say our audio, bro. Your fucking audio.
We're a team here, sir.
Oh, my bad.
We're a team here, sir.
Sorry.
You gonna throw me under the bus, you filthy ass motherfucker. Okay, so there was an issue with my mic. My audio got corrupted. So unfortunately, it is 4:15 a.m. on the 24th.
For the love of the podcast, we're recording this shit again.
January 24th. It's 4:15 a.m. We are exhausted. We FaceTimed each other. We're both like, I want to go to sleep. But if we don't do this now, it's not going to get done. So we're going to try to keep this entertaining for y'all, even though for us, it's deja vu for another hour. And yeah, so let's get right into it. When did we finish recording? We finished recording at something like 3 a.m.
Something like that.
And I think that's our shortest episode of all of them. I think it's like 30-something minutes. Because we filmed like an hour and a half for the second episode, and we lost it all. It like the I don't know if we lost the footage, if the audio was corrupted. I don't remember, but something was wrong with what we had.
Yeah.
And we recorded like an hour and a half episode. It was actually a great episode too. That's what sucked the most. It was like a great episode. And then it was like 4 a.m. and we had to re-record it. And we did. And we went to bed at like 5 with like a 30-minute episode. It wasn't our best episode, that's for sure. But the memory is good. The memory is good.
What a journey.
So my number 1, Turkey and Italy.
Which is also my number 1.
It's also your number 1. That shit was so funny, man. That shit was so funny. So we got Italy, Turkey. Slap up.
Oh my god.
Shellac.
This motherfucker calls me. This motherfucker calls me. Game 1, first game.
Let me go in.
Oh my god.
Let me go in. Yo, I know some Turkish mans. I know some Turkish boys. You know what they did? I have messages dated June 4th. They couldn't even wait 2 weeks. They couldn't wait. I let them talk their shit. I didn't reply. I didn't reply. Because I'm like, hey, man, maybe y'all could do your thing, but I'm pretty confident we will. You know what I did? Screenshot. Cropped it, ready to go, ready. I had a full week to think back of my clapback. Because I'm like, there's a really good chance they're going to win. And when they do, you're going to have something clever to say. You Turkish boys. It's Thanksgiving in the summer. We got a little turkey. We stumped y'all. We'll put a little gravy and some cranberries on that bitch. It was Thanksgiving in Italy that day. That very day. It was Thanksgiving in Italy. We feasted on that white meat turkey. And you know what I said to those boys that were talking shit? You know what I said? One of them said cocksucker. 2 weeks before the game. They're like, yo, Italian cocksucker. I'm like, alright, I'll wait for the game. The game happened. I said, y'all swallowed. We're going to have to name y'all country to a different kind of meat. Because y'all swallowed 11 salamis that very night. Turkey is called salami from this day forth. From this day forth, y'all are called salami. Because y'all sucked 11 of them that night. Donnarumma, you touched the rim of Donnarumma, bro. Like, yo, Turkey, don't ever, excuse me, sir. Turkey, don't ever, you Turkish boys better never fucking slide into my DMs again. We're in a different league. We got 4 fucking stars on our logo.
Oh my lord.
And that shit ain't even Euro. That's World Cup. What stars y'all have? The only star y'all have is a part of your flag, because your flag is a moon and a star. And y'all wanna come talk shit to me. Y'all got blanked, and you only have to make 2 saves because y'all didn't spend more than 2 minutes in our half. And y'all wanna come talk shit to me. Bro, these Turkish boys were talking mad shit. It's crazy. They were all in all the comment sections in my DMs. Y'all wanna come talk shit to me? Blanked. And y'all got 3 goals on top of it. Your own man scored a goal on you. That's how much y'all are trash. I don't want to ever see a Turkish guy in my DMs again. Because we're going to play them a second time, though, right? Because we're in the same group, Group A.
I think so. Is it 2 games each right now?
Yo, even if y'all win it. I was like, yo. Man, the way these Turkish guys. It's so funny, too, because it's even funnier now when I look back on it. Because they were like, Turkey's going to slap y'all your shit. Turkey's so much better. And we went on to win the trophy. I don't need to shit on Turkey anymore. But, bro, I ranted more for when Turkey won than when Italy beat Turkey. I celebrated that more than Italy winning the chip. Like, Italy winning the chip, I stayed as humble as possible. But that Turkey, bro, the amount of shit that was being talked to me 2 weeks before the game even happened. First game of the, of the group stage, they didn't even make it out.
Yo, bro.
After Italy won the trophy, the name change from Turkey to Salami got extended. Y'all are still Salami to this day. But that's your number 1 moment too?
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely.
What'd you like so much about it?
The Turkish boys, they were talking too much shit. They got too hyped. That's what it was. To be honest with you, I really thought Turkey was going to make it out the group.
Bro, a lot of people did. People said they were the dark horse of the tournament.
But they lost a lot of games. They lost all their games, I think.
I mean, you could argue the biggest dark horse of the tournament was from that group. Switzerland.
Yeah.
Like them and Denmark were probably the 2 biggest dark horses of the whole tournament.
I didn't expect Denmark to make it out either.
Like Switzerland beating France, probably in Switzerland itself, in their country, is a legendary game. They're not going to forget that.
Most definitely not.
They're not going to forget that. France were the favorites.